Hey y'all, Denisha here from Water to Spirit. I am the founder, I am the CEO, and I want everyone to know that healing is revolutionary. There is a video out currently of me addressing an individual who had the opportunity to do the right thing when I filed a lawsuit against the University of Nebraska Omaha, and it ended up in federal courts. She was a witness to some of the things that happened in terms of me going to her. There's a lot more that I will discuss with that. She knew me from the time I was a freshman in undergrad, and well, she knew of me. I'll say she knew of me because if she knew me, she wouldn't have been surprised about me confronting her about her lies. And she was someone I went to assist me with the situation that I was going through in grad school because I had that familiarity with her. I had that. I thought there was a mutual understanding that she was an advocate for students based off of my interaction with her from my undergraduate program. I had saw in federal court documents that she signed. She lied, stating that I did not come to the office, Oyas in particularly, crying, frustrated, overwhelmed, feeling frustrated about situations that was happening. She lied that there weren't anyone else in that office at the time. She also was willing to sign a document stating that she was surprised of me coming to her specifically because she didn't have a relationship with me. I'll post the actual document so you guys can read for yourselves. When I read that, I was hot. I was hot. I was mad. I was disgusted because my frustration is when you have the opportunity to do the right thing, do the right thing. You don't need a camera. You don't need validation from the world. Particularly, I feel if you have a relationship with God or your ancestors they vindicate you, right? So I had the opportunity to address her, knowing that she had no awareness that I knew what she was willing to do to receive a pay increase and a position increase at the university. And so the video is posted. I'll put it right here. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good. I haven't been here in a while, and I was just here to see Imani teach because I love when he teaches. But I just wanted to say to you that I had saw what you wrote and signed. It did hurt me, but I hope that you know that the ancestors saw it too. And Eureka, they're not gonna forget what you did. To say in the documentation that you didn't see me cry, I came in here crying, needed you to help me. You didn't do it. But I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, you hurt me. And it's okay that you did. I'm a strong woman, but I want you to know that my ancestors won't forget, and neither will yours. I confront people to their face. She knew the truth, and she did not tell it. I'm confronting everybody moving forward. Nobody gets a free pass. Not one person. Not one person walking this earth who's ever hurt me. Anybody who hurts anybody, not because they have to, but because they want to, there's going to be spiritual consequences. The core of my heart, the core of my being is incredibly sensitive. But don't get it twisted. I'm a strong woman, and I will confront you directly. I don't respect cowards. I don't respect cowards. I don't. And I'm coming for everybody. My ancestors too. 344, I'll put it right here. Okay, so you just saw the video. What frustrated me during that interaction was, one, she agreed with everything I was saying. This was her, I wish I would have flipped the camera over. And legally in the state of Nebraska, you can record someone with or without their consent or their acknowledgement. So I want to go ahead and get that out for people who are like, well, why did you record her without her knowing? I legally could do that and can do it. This was her response. Well, outside of the fake introduction she did, hi, how are you? Hi. I can play that game too. This was her response the whole time I was talking. And when she started crying, I walked away. My husband and I, and my best friend, we have had multiple discussions about that. Even my therapist and I had a discussion about it because I don't understand the tears. I don't understand how an individual, when confronted with their actions, would cry. And they said it is the fact that I'm on the spectrum and it's black and white thinking. But the truth is, the tears to me was no different from my personal experience of when someone has started an issue with me and I finished it and they're crying about the consequences. That has always been strange to me. Now, she didn't have any qualms about signing federal documents, lying on me. She didn't cry when she didn't cry when she was getting promoted. She, in fact, didn't cry when she originally saw me. If I would have played fake with her throughout the entire interaction, she would have continued to play fake with me, right? With the whole, hey, how are you? How are you? With the idea of not even knowing that I knew, right? I should have did a video on how far she was willing to go with that. But I literally have no respect for a coward. I have no respect for an individual who is weak. I have no respect for an individual who is willing to dismiss the pain, the trauma of someone else so it will benefit themselves. And I'm hearing something in my ear right now, like, this is America. Watch how we do it now. And that's unfortunate. You know, I do feel like this is America. This is conditioning, but listen, we've all been conditioned for things that were wrong, and it is your job to do the work. I'm doing the work every day. So I walked away the moment she started crying because your tears are nothing compared to the tears that I cried, not understanding how someone who could say that they supported me, cared about me, respected me, would be Judas. And considering my childhood and considering things that I've been through, I should have expected that. But I am learning where I am now in my life that my discernment is more important than my empathy. My empathy are for individuals who've earned that. My discernment, when I step out in life, is what I will have to lead with constantly. And that is because I feel that no one really can be trusted. There were individuals who were in my face telling me that they knew what was happening to me at that university, and even told me their own stories of what has happened to them, but they were all willing to sign documents, federal documents, that those conversations never happened. In fact, I wouldn't have been informed on some things that were happening at the university if these individuals wouldn't have told me. Again, I have no respect for a coward. I have no respect for a weak person. And I have no respect for anyone who is willing to hurt someone because they can. I told her that our ancestors saw what she did. Her ancestors, her Latina ancestors, and again, this isn't up for debate. The truth is, Latinos, Latinas, Chicanos, Mexicanos, you know, they have African ancestry. So our ancestors saw what she did, and they won't forget. And I walked away. That seemed to be the moment that made her cry when I told her that. And everyone else will be addressed directly as well, because that's just necessary. Me and my healing process, healing is ongoing for me. It will always be. And I'm always going to address the elephant in the room. I'm always going to address situations and circumstances revolving around not me, not just me, but other people. And I just want to thank the individuals who commented supporting me, saying that it couldn't have been easy for me to do. It was easy for me to do. I want to say it was very easy for me to do because it was necessary. I believe it was conviction. Like, how dare you? I'm learning more about myself with the autistic diagnosis, that right is right is wrong and wrong is wrong. My only thing is that everyone says there's a gray area. Maybe there's a gray area, but maybe there's too much gray area for people to step in, which causes a lot of the situations where someone like me has to step to you directly in your face and tell you, you did this, you said this, you knew you shouldn't have, it hurt me, it hurt this person, and the ancestors are not going to forget. This video that I'm posting, it's not to gloat, it's not to brag, it's just to inform people that I've always advocated for myself, and I have a track record of always advocating for myself. And I will continue to advocate for myself and others. This was my soul contract, right? I can't run from that, and I'm not going to be able to run from me. And most importantly, I just want y'all to know that with Water to Spirit, the lived experience that I have had and the advice that I will give is based off of actually doing the ground, being on the ground, and having to learn how to stand up and walk. And y'all are not alone. And I want y'all to know that if you're going through any similar situation like I have gone through, you are not alone. I'm proud of you. You are special. You are strong. You did nothing wrong. And remember, healing is revolutionary. And I'm very, very proud of you.